Hey everybody, hope you guys are doing well today. Before I begin the video, I just wanted to ask you guys to subscribe and click that notification bell if you guys are into crypto lending platforms, if you like DeFi videos, and if you want the latest updates in the digital asset space. I bring you guys all that and much more on this channel. If you enjoy watching this video, make sure you guys reach out to me on Twitter. I have a new Discord channel with a very robust community of like-minded individuals with overlapping interest. So again, if you want access to the channel, follow me on Twitter, send me a message, and I'll send you a link giving you full access to that channel. And in this video, I'm going to cover crypto.com. I've been reached out by many of my followers who had follow-up questions on my previous view. In this video, I'm basically going to go over my experience with the platform to date. I'm also going to sprinkle in a few updates. And if you're new to the platform, make sure you watch the end of the video where I show you guys how to stake your tokens and the potential interest rate you can earn while your tokens are being staked. If you have any questions throughout the video, make sure you guys express those inquiries in the comment section below. And of course, if you enjoy the content, smack that like button. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive into this review. Here's my crypto wallet for the crypto.com app. Before I go into the interest rates that I've earned, I wanted to cover some of the more recent updates regarding the crypto.com app. Number one, I wanted to show you guys that rates for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and XRP are down once again. I have sort of mixed feelings about this. Obviously, I'm not happy that they reduced the rates again, but on the other hand, it's good that they're adjusting the rates based on the market demand and supply. So it's a good indication that crypto.com is trying to remain financially solvent. But for the most part, you can see that right across the board, they have very robust rates for most cryptocurrencies. In fact, a lot of these major alts have a rate of 8% if you lock 500 MCO tokens with the platform, which of course I've done myself. And while they're locked in there, because I've locked at least 500, I'm earning 6% on these tokens that are locked into the crypto.com wallet. After 6 months of staking them in the wallet, you can take them out and still enjoy all the benefits associated with staking 500 MCO tokens. And something that's a little unknown I wanted to cover was the fact that they support 4 different USD pegged stablecoins, PAX, TUSD, USDC, and USDT. And on all those stablecoins, without staking a single MCO token, without having to make a single purchase, you can deposit them onto the platform and start earning 10% on your fiat if you lock it up for at least 3 months. If you're one of those people that aren't bullish on the crypto space, but you want to get a high yield on your USD, this may be the platform of choice for you. If you're worried about security and how they handle your money, I've covered that and much more in a review video. I recommend you guys check that out by clicking the upper right hand corner of your screen. And if you guys do end up using this platform for the same reason I'm using, or maybe you want to lend out your fiat, just remember that they do enforce minimums. So you'll need these minimums to enjoy the rates offered by the platform. And for all you folks in the EU, they're planning to ship out the cards in March. And remember, these are tentative plans. There's no guarantee that they'll be released in March. But remember, they're doing their best to get them out as fast as they can to you. There's a little bit of work that needs to be done through the final stretch of this process. And recently, they enabled Convert Crypto to Dust feature. It's been requested for a long time by the community, and it looks like they've finally delivered. If you have the crypto.com app and you want to take full advantage of this feature, make sure you guys update your app to the latest version, and you'll get full access to this feature. And you can see here at the upper right hand corner of my screen, I now have the option to convert my crypto dust into MCO or the CRO token. Just to show you guys how this feature works, I'm going to go ahead and click it. On this page, you go ahead and click convert now to small balances. And if I want, by clicking on these 2 tokens and clicking review conversion here at the bottom, I can convert that to either CRO or MCO token. Now coming back to my crypto wallet, all the interest that you see here I've earned over the course of probably 2 to 3 months. Some of my funds are coming out of their lockup period soon, and I have to decide if I want to continue lending on the crypto.com app or do I want to use a different app altogether. Out of all the tokens I lend, the only rates that dropped were Bitcoin and Litecoin. Currently, I'm leaning more towards leaving them on the platform altogether. Personally, I like getting paid in like interest, and relative to the other platforms, the rates are still competitive. The reason why I first deposited those tokens onto this platform was because they were offering rates of 8% on Bitcoin and Litecoin for staking 500 MCO tokens. And that was a no-brainer for me. But since then, they've precipitously dropped their rates. They've gone from 8% all the way down to 4% for some of these tokens. But aside from the majors, XRP, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin, all the other token rates have remained the same. On fiat, you can still get a good 12%, Chainlink, Stellar, Binance, all these tokens you can get 8% on. And the good news is the MCO tokens that I'm staking that are yielding me 6%, in 11 days, I'll be able to unstake them, retain my benefits, and lend them out on the platform at 8%. And for those of you out there that are curious about what I end up doing, I suggest you guys reach out to me and join my Discord channel. I tend to be more accessible there. Also, on top of that, I tend to be more open to disclosing some of the information that I'm not showing you guys in this video. So if that interests you, make sure you guys reach out to me to join that Discord channel. Now I'm going to show you guys how to potentially eat free for the rest of your life, depending on how much Crow token you purchase and lend out. With this app, not only do you earn interest on your Crow token, and in the earlier part of my video, I showed you by staking 500 MCO token, you can earn up to 18% on your Crow token by locking them up for 3 months. But you could actually take your earnings and buy gift cards with it. For example, I personally used my Crow tokens that I earned to purchase a Whole Foods gift card. And the reason I did it was because the Crow token interest that I earned when the token was worth 3 cents, the value of those tokens had tripled over the course of a month. So I decided to treat myself to a nice meal at Whole Foods by purchasing their gift card. And to do that, all you need to do is go to the screen, click on Pay, and once you're on this screen, you click on Gift Cards, and you can choose from popular brands to spend your Crow tokens on. And on top of that, when you use this method for buying your gift card, you actually get 10% cash back. The pay rewards you see there is the cashback rewards I received for using my Crow tokens to buy gift cards. And by clicking at the bottom of the screen, you can see all the gift cards that I have to date. And I've purchased $45 worth of gift cards since I had this app. And remember, all that is for free. It's basically through the interest that I earn by staking my Crow token. And maybe you don't want to buy food. Maybe you want to buy something else. They actually have a wide variety of vendors that they partnered with. So you can spend it at the movies, at a fast food restaurant. You have a lot of options and a lot of places to spend your Crow tokens. I personally bought Crow tokens when they were between 4 cents and 3 cents. And since the bottom here, they've gone up quite a bit. And I think partly that was because the general crypto market was going up. But if you follow the project, you know that you have to stake Crow tokens to take full advantage of the promotions that they run. So in that regard, they've done a pretty good job of driving up the demand for the token. And you guys have to decide for yourself if this is a good entry for you, because what you see here could potentially be some consolidation before we start moving back up. But let's say you guys decided to get the Crow token because you wanted to take advantage of the 18% offered by Crypto.com. Let's say you were very bullish on the token and you wanted to get 100,000 of them. To get 100,000 today, so you would have to put up $6,000 today to get 100,000 MCO tokens. Now let's assume that we have a very good rally in the next couple years and your 100,000 MCO tokens are worth $100,000 because they're trading at $1 a piece. If Crypto.com continues to offer that 18%, then in a year you're going to make $18,000 off those Crow tokens through interest. And let's say that you use this $18,000 to buy Whole Foods gift cards on a daily basis. So let's divide 18,000 by 365 days. That would give you a whopping $50 to spend daily on just Whole Foods alone, if that's what you were trying to do. Now, for all of you guys that are watching this video, this is purely speculation on my end. There's no guarantee that the Crow token is going to hit $1 or even 50 cents. The math that I did here relies on a lot of assumptions. So make sure you take that into consideration. Despite there being no guarantee for this to work out, if it does outline a case for you to potentially eat for free for life by lending out your CRO tokens on crypto.com. And much like some of the mobile payments networks in China, Crypto.com is trying to do the same thing. And they're actually using the CRO token as a vehicle for distributing rebate rewards. Whenever you're setting up a big network like that, you have to offer users a very robust incentive for switching over. And those incentives tend to be very big for early users, and they tend to get diminished for people who end up coming in the latter end of the network's growth cycle. Another question that's pretty common amongst the lending community is, should I buy MCO tokens? Should I buy 500 to get the premium rates? At the time that I purchased them, remember I said that the rates for Bitcoin, Litecoin were 8%. And at that time, the price of the token wasn't very much. I mean, I was buying them between $3 and $4. I didn't buy the bottom, but I got pretty close. I was buying most of my tokens between $3 and $4. And I added to that position when we pulled back this last time around. So let's say I bought all my tokens for $4 a piece. 500 times 4 is $2,000. So I basically paid $2,000 for the privilege to earn those premium rates. At that time, I thought it was well worth it. In fact, I bought MCO tokens, staked them, and sent all my Bitcoin to crypto.com. But for all you newbies who are thinking about staking, today the price is $5.50 at the recording of this video. And for you guys, you'll end up paying almost $2,800 for the privilege to earn market rates. Because now Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, you can get rates that are similar or higher on other platforms. However, I do want you guys to note that they still offer 8% on a lot of the other major alts. So if you're not a big holder of Bitcoin or Litecoin, then it may still be worthwhile for you to pay the premium. But if your primary interest is getting paid in Bitcoin or Litecoin or Ethereum, then you may want to rethink if this is actually a good idea for you. But whether you guys decide to purchase them or not, I just wanted to show you guys the historical price of the token. During 2017 mania, it reached $20, $22, and it's traded very thinly, so it can move up really fast in a very short period of time. So if you were fortunate enough to buy at the low levels here, you did pay a premium, and you have to actually lock up those tokens for a 6-month period. It's not like you can purchase them and sell them at a later date and take your tokens off the platform. But the nice thing is when you pay that premium, in let's say 6 months, your tokens could be worth a lot more. So for me, I paid that premium, and now if I decided to sell the tokens, I would still enjoy the benefits after 6 months, even after selling my tokens. On top of that, I've also made some profit. And the added benefit of staking your tokens is that while you're staking them, if you're staking 500, you'll get a 6% rate on the tokens that you stake. If you stake 5,000 or more, you'll actually earn an 8% interest rate that's paid to you on a weekly basis. And remember, if you want to get that 18% on the CRO token, you also have to stake 500 MCO tokens. So given everything that I've outlined and everything that I've said in this video, you guys have to decide for yourself if it's worth paying the premium for the privilege to earn the higher rates offered by the platform. Now, let's say after watching this video and watching other videos and doing all your research, you decided to go ahead, take the leap, and earn the premium rates by locking up your MCO tokens. By the way, if you don't want to enjoy the premium rates, you can always just stake 50 MCO tokens. There are some perks associated with staking 50 MCO tokens, but obviously they're not as robust as the perks you would earn by staking 500 MCO tokens. And after I show you guys how to stake your tokens, I'm going to show you guys how to top up your credit card so you can actually spend the interest that you earn. For example, that $160 of interest that you see in Bitcoin, I can actually spend it using my MCO debit card. So the first thing you have to do is you have to purchase the MCO tokens. There's a few ways to do that. You can either use the app itself and buy MCO tokens using their exchange feature, or you can buy it on a different exchange. For example, I personally bought it on Binance, and recently I've been buying most of my MCO tokens on the BitTrue exchange. Once you've purchased them and they're in your wallet, you click the bottom right hand corner of your screen, click on card. It'll take you to this page. I've selected the Royal Indigo card, so that's why you're seeing this display. If you hadn't chosen a debit card just yet, on this screen on the upper right hand corner, you would have seen an option to select your debit card of choice. After clicking that debit card, at the bottom of the screen where it says activate card, you would see an option to lock up MCO tokens. From there, you would get prompted with further instructions, and you just follow those instructions to lock up your MCO tokens. And with that, you'd be all set up. And let's say that after you've accumulated interest, you wanted to spend some of the interest that you see, you go to the navigation screen here, you click on card. From here, you click on top up. And on this page, you can select from all the interest that you've earned to go ahead and top up your credit card. So the Bitcoin that you saw on my wallet, which is basically all the interest that I've accrued in the last couple months, I can actually use that interest to top off my debit card, go to any store that accepts Visa, and spend that $100. Well, that pretty much wraps things up. If you guys enjoyed the content, do me a huge favor by smacking that like button. After watching the video, you may have questions that weren't addressed or maybe that weren't covered in this video. To get those questions answered, just write them down in the comment section below. And lastly, if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I publish new videos. With that being said, this is CryptoOneStop signing out. I'll talk to you folks next time. Bye.